My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter of after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new ladle. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever's worse now than ever. Here's to the furious passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. And, something tells me it's not going to be as easy as it seems, but, yes, last episode we had a mini reunion over at the Justice Minister's office for some reason, and turns out Zhao does want to help, since now he knows that it was Camilla who got kidnapped, but the Justice Minister on the other hand isn't being so easy, and we've gone over to the apartment to see if we can win him over, I suppose. Although thankfully there's a ladder right here. The phone. Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you dispatch my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you don't have to do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Phew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. And I think we already know what we're going to have to do, and I don't know exactly how we do it, but I do know that we should lower the chandelier somehow. Maybe it's the rat? Do we get multiple chances for this? Or not? Okay. I don't think I've ever tried doing this. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. I don't think that's how that works. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, right? Eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There might be something else I can distract her with. Okay, maybe we do make the rat fall. Right above her. Does this turn it off or does it make it stronger? I better not pull the lamp out right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use the telephone, I should think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. So... swing this harder? Okay, so that didn't do anything. I'm assuming we can't do anything about this. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on a disc before? The poor thing destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. We can't do anything with this. Okay. Maybe we just turn this again? Oh, right. Maybe we do this. Get attention on the rat. Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Did you fancy the vantage, my whiskered friend? Phew, now I see that the candles have been thingied. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped this wolf candelabra to one side too. Him thing or those candles? I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. But before we do that, okay, we can't put that back on. I was gonna say, how about we just move that up so we don't, so the rat doesn't fall. If it was going to do that. And they're turning the power off, that's good. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you. What a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusty twilight. I don't exactly know about the situation, how the situation came about, but I think I owe them rather than an apology. The art seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe you can use it somehow. I know we have to get fire to this, but do we use it for this, or do we use something else. I wonder. Okay. Okay, let's turn this down. What a naughty chandelier. And, yeah, we do have to trap her within the chandelier, but I don't think... This lady is surprisingly quick. She dodges that thing like a pro. I guess we better get serious here. I don't think we want to, Is it insolence or installation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Sorry about that? I don't think we just... Oh, I think we have to do something else to get her trapped. Because I don't think she's just going to, let us get caught, or like... Does that do anything? Mm-hmm. Okay, turn this on. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm overthinking this, and maybe it is that we just get lucky with the timing of this, maybe. Okay, we just get lucky with it, I guess. Amelie, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama, I'm too dizzy, I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here it is to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on the tidying up tighter than a wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. And, why don't we try and lift her up? What's going on here? Amelie, look, did you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Dialogue. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is I can't reach. Oh, she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. That's right, the angle of these candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Does that reach over to the chandelier? Though I guess we could just make these burn brighter. Alright, get her spending, maybe? Maybe that works? Oh no, the rat, of course. No, I really owe that poor rat an apology. But this might be a real good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. And, I think I already know how. What in the world is going on here? Oh goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay Mama? I'll really be a minute. Okay, good, we can reach it. Hello, Papa? Emilio, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What do you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind, it's nothing. See you, old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Alright, it was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry you couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to me, no Mama. Oh, you mean our mother? Mama, I mean your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up alright. My stubborn mother's kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelia. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love it. I love you. I love you too, Amelia. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sun change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelia. I thought all you did was write those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of the Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So Amelia, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your own mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know what, I'd love to do that. But I'm feeling just too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. I just found that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Missa, it was nothing. What did he do? Wrong question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter's safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get a report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continues distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the Inspector White said? Well, I guess we might just have to ask him. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known you, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead of ghosts. No? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution ordered caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 other prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do. Oh, they do they? Tell us more. The rocker singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The career-living fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The career lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own violation. But how could that be? The theory that the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, hey? That's why their special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cameron has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Elma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behaviors like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so the Inspector... so that Inspector Camellia can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Camellia, when you first made that report about a manipulator. I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Joe's execution. However, the act wasn't of my own violation. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't. Sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated. And my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is a part of the minister's job, Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Camelia's report of the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I had only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that it actually had been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then when I found out, I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against it, the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it just under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulation comes upon us from someone unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. But I never imagined that tonight I'd find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Camellia, This manipulator is a ghost and departed spirit. A spirit. As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit ghost gods in heaven? Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. This is Lynn, I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here, it's kind of difficult to explain. Sister, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? And, methinks it's about time I end off the episode because I think maybe this one's gone on for a bit. So, next episode we'll head over to Lynn and help her out. And until then, that is when I'll see you.